Place in the last four, a place in the semi-final draw, which will take place at the end of play tonight. Teenage midfielder Charlie Gray and 17-year-old Stephen Mufuni, including exciting attacking prospect Ramel Donovan.
So I think regardless of Pep's selection, City do start as favourites. I think when you contrast that with Brentford,
its various guises, but not since 2021. And the way they have been going on all fronts recently, will do what they can to try. Unlock the door against Leeds United. Brentford didn't really click in that contest. They were a little bit clunky. Went to Bournemouth in one of the early rounds. They won pretty impressively, probably one of their best away showings of the season.
yeah, primarily they
Take to the field, particularly when Italian fullback is out there, Michael Coyote, and that's the long throw. City has Ayer in support. Here is the big Norwegian now. Kill from Cherki. 3 Premier League starts in a row at the start of the season. An awkward one as well as Henry looks to get back. And he just had enough in the tank to hold off the threat of Oscar Bob, who is no slab in dispatches in terms of potential England call-ups. Such was his form before his...
you high up the pitch, you can be really effective.
And they were looking to him, Brentford, by Jensen. Meaty challenge, a little too much so by Khusanov.
Yeah, it's a bouncing ball, it's aggressive from the City centre-half. He just knocks...
Consider himself a little unfortunate there. Offside flag is up. Sharda thought he was away.
Yeah, just goes slightly too...
Spread the play well to Henry. First time touch to Sharda. Flag up.
And once again from City, it's seemingly a good defensive line, but he should be...
Reijnders at the heart of a really good move. Sávio just eludes the arriving company. Oscar Bob, the heart of it. Cemented themselves as Premier League regulars over the last few seasons. They've tended to enjoy this competition, but they've got questions being asked here by Bob. Didn't really catch it after a really promising build-up. Just at the quarter of an hour mark, and it's been a decent start for Brentford, which may get better. Sharda brought down by Khusanov, right under the nose of Sam Barrett. Yellow card is the decision.
Well, it's really poor from the City centre-halves. Both of them are watching the ball. Sharda's in between them. On this occasion, he's timed the run.
Janelt, the two options here. Jensen takes. Trafford had the answers. Decent distance on it as well. Right, 2 Brentford challenges. Now Cherki. This is good from Manchester City. Right up until the final swing. A near miss from Sávio. Brentford look a little exposed here. Here's Cherki. Caught it well enough, but it was a little too close to Valdemarson.
It's at the goalkeeper, isn't it?
By O'Reilly. How Manchester City got out of that? And that'll be a corner. Well, Manchester City had... Reijnders! Just a little too high.
Oh, it's a difficult skill when you move.
Injection of pace from Sávio. A little bit of covering back. Janelt, I think it was, who got his head to it.
Yeah, every time it's one-on-one, Sávio against...
Mukasa with the corner. That's a fine leap. He's tried to by his own goalkeeper. Oh, and that is quite something! Ryan Cherki with a bolt from the blue. It rifled the back of the net, it nearly broke it. And it fires Manchester City into the lead.
Well, it was again short on attacking quality, but if you give a player of this quality time and space to, to shape up, look at the target and shoot, you're in big.
Allow their opponents back into the games. Case in points being Fulham away or Leeds here. Foden. Reijnders. Pressure on Lewis again.
Couldn't pick the ball up.
Damsgaard looking to slide it in. Aya the most advanced. Might pop up here, but Rico Lewis there marginally ahead of Jensen. Better from Brentford though. Two benches, and I just wonder whether this is a tie that will be decided from the bench. Schade close to. Contu just got caught up under his feet. Janelt.
Decision not to maybe send off Khusanov, because that to me is a game changer.
So Manchester City, who haven't been to the final of this competition since they won it in 2021, ending their run. Mukasa, Sávio. Aya doing enough as Sávio hurled himself to the deck. Back to Foden. O'Reilly.
I talked there about Brentford causing more of a problem for City defence.
By Leverkusen game, no, City's last defeat in any competition, and they. Here is Cherki. Movement in the middle from Rayan. Sávio might just come away with this one. Tussles with Aya again, the referee. Now Henry. Gianluigi. At his usual length, it has to be said. But he has it here. Side. Brentford need to beware. Congested on this near side. Brentford just starting to play a bit. Damsgaard. Flag has stayed down. This is Schade, but Khusanov did that very well indeed.
It's a brilliant piece of defending. He runs a good defensive line. That's how to defend with where that cross was going to end up. He was goal side of Schade as that cross was delivered.
Now goes Schade under pressure from Foden. Foden thought about pulling him back a few moments ago and thought better of it. This time he does. You often hear managers at this time of year talk about managing minutes. I wonder how much these changes were pre-planned and how much thought he spotted a gap, but the door quickly closed on him. Cherki finding Foden. Weldermarsen got down well to make the save.
Some magnificent saves. It's a snapshot from Foden. Comes.
Sávio has plenty of support here. Might go himself. And that loops in off a deflection. And that just might be enough for Manchester City. A little stroke of luck with the way it looped over the goalkeeper. But a second goal that surely paves the way to Wembley yet again for Manchester City.
Well, it's cruel on Brentford. They were forcing the issue. They were committing bodies out of the pitch, taking risks. They're always then vulnerable to the counter attack. That's exactly what City.
These are still going here, Reijnders. Sávio couldn't touch it. Whipped wide, narrowly wide. Right, divine Mukasa. Here is. And Sávio, space with which to work.